Several huge news coming out of Tesla this week, but depending on which model you are waiting for, it will either excite you or depress the heck out of you. Forbes contributor Tom Moloughney will be here to help you to either order some party supplies or recommend a good therapist. Plus, in other electric car news, Rivian goes for a swim, Subaru's first electric vehicle, GM's Chevy Bolt drama continues, Audi's new sexy toy, and of course, the grumpy comment of the week. All of this is coming up next. Welcome to E4 Electric. Don't forget to click on that subscribe button and the bell notification icon so you don't miss all of the exciting electric car news every week right here. There are several huge news coming out of Tesla per multiple reports, including electric. First, let's start with the highly anticipated $25,000 Tesla, referred to as Model 2 in the community. It looks like during an all-hands meeting, Elon Musk said, well, first, we're not going to call it the Model 2, and secondly, it looks like the target date for the car's release is 2023. But that's not what raised the eyebrows. What raised the eyebrows was that Elon has suggested that the car may not even have the steering wheel or the pedals by the time it comes on the market, because by then the car will be fully autonomous. Now, I don't know why we are relying on internal sources and reports when I was able to find a full video of Elon saying this right here on YouTube.
If you say like probably 2 years from now, we make a car that has no steering wheels or pedals.
See right there, he was very, I'm sorry, what? That was 2 years ago? 2 years ago, he said exactly the same thing. Wow. What else? Oh, it would be more believable if my earpiece was plugged in? I gotta go. But let's give him some credit because he was right about not having the steering wheel. See? But some reports from China, where apparently the $25,000 model is being developed, say that the work on it has already started and the prototype is almost ready. To be fair, Tesla has made a huge progress with their self-driving technology since Elon made that statement a couple of years ago. And this month, Tesla is finally rolling out the update that will have those cars with the internal camera start monitoring the driver for the awareness, something that many other manufacturers have implemented a while back. Tesla says that the camera feed data won't be shared unless you want it to. Now, I don't know how you guys feel about being watched while you're behind the wheel. Let me know in the comment section, but I guess I would be okay, as long as it's not someone like my mom. She'd be like, son, pay attention to the road. Stop picking your nose. Why aren't you wearing your pants again? It'd be annoying. Also, Tesla now aims for a full self-driving beta public release at the end of this month. Now, I still think that the fastest way to get Teslas to drive themselves is to forget about teaching the Tesla robot how to wash the dishes or clean your bathroom. Get it to learn how to drive and make sure he doesn't have any dating apps installed, so he's not busy talking to the lady bots and sending them pictures of his chip. But it looks like the $25,000 car is not the only model that will be coming out of Tesla in 2023. You know what else you can expect from Tesla in 2023? The new Roadster. I know it doesn't sound as exciting as it did in 2017 when it was unveiled, but honestly, I think Tesla has given us plenty of clear clues about what our expectations about the Roadster should have been all along, right there at the unveiling, suggesting that what you see you may not get. It's right there in the lyrics of the very song that was playing as the Roadster was unveiled. Oh, and even then, Elon said that 2023, 6 years after its original unveiling, would still be the earliest release date for the Roadster. That is, if 2022 is not drama. Yes, it is very important to let everybody know that as an active Twitter user, you do not like any drama. But that wasn't even the biggest news in that report. Something else was, and I will tell you all about it, but before that, A quick reminder that this video is brought to you by Flow. The Home X5 is a great and durable home charger that allows you to schedule, monitor, and optimize your charging via a mobile app with 24/7 customer support. Get one using our exclusive $150 discount in the description of this video. And by NeoCharge, guess what? The 220 outlet that powers your dryer can now be split to also power your electric vehicle with the help of the Smart Splitter. Get it using our exclusive discount code that you can find in the description of this video. So, what's the big news? Well, it was also reported that the Cybertruck will also be delayed by at least a year, coming on the market no earlier than the end of 2022. That means that by the time Tesla brings its electric pickup truck to market, Ford and Rivian will have theirs for a while at that point, with the electric Chevy Silverado most likely already unveiled, and possibly other electric pickups making it to the market, like the Endurance from the Lordstown Motors. For more, we turn to the Forbes contributor, the host of the State of Charge YouTube channel, but most importantly, the reservation holder of both the F-150 Lightning and the Cybertruck, Tom Moloughney. All right, Tom, so these are all reports, but at the same time, it looks like Tesla now has yet another ambitious goal for their self-driving technology. Thinking that they might be producing a car without pedals and a steering wheel in just 2 years. Now, they have made pretty good progress in the last couple of years, as you know, but at the same time, is it really possible?
Hell no. You know, I love setting ambitious goals, as you said. I love putting that bar high and trying to reach it, but Alex, there is 0.0 chance that any car will come without a steering wheel by 2023. Zero.
But we've seen pictures. Okay, all right, but okay, and you know there is a reason to doubt, obviously, the self-driving ambitions from Tesla, but you know they will get to the $25,000 car. I think we all kind of agree on that. But right now, their cheapest car is $40,000. So they need to shave off $15,000. All right, what stays and what goes to get to that price tag?
Well, it's going to be a lot smaller, so less materials, number one. I'm sure it's probably going to be rear-wheel drive. It won't be all-wheel drive, so it's only one motor. It's going to be smaller and lighter, so that it'll be able to have a significantly smaller battery pack. And then couple that with the new cells that Tesla's going to be making in volume by then, that's going to dramatically drive down the cost of the cells. And I mean, that's the 800-pound gorilla in the room, Alex. The battery packs and the cost of the battery packs, that's keeping electric vehicle costs high. Tesla's been working really hard to drive that cost down. And these next cells that they're going to be coming out, the 4680s, they're really designed to do that. And that, I think it's possible for them to bring in a car at around, you know, $25,000.
And what do you think would be the acceptable range for the $25,000 car?
For me, 200 miles is great. I think Elon has said 250 might be his minimum, I think is what he said in the past. But listen, 200 miles is fine as long as the car can recharge quickly and access the vast supercharger network. I mean, that's, you know, the whole problem with range on EVs is that it's coupled to charging times and charging station accessibility. A 200-mile range Tesla, you know, Model 2 or whatever they're going to call it, coupled with the Tesla supercharger network, I think will work just fine.
All right, now let's move on to the Cybertruck, you know, delayed by about a year. And could this be the first time? Because, you know, by then, there will be the F-150 on the market. The Silverado probably going to be unveiled. The Rivian and maybe a couple of other brands like Lordstown Motors will all be making electric trucks. Could it be one of those times where Tesla will just going to have to yield, you know, part of their crown of being the best and the first to market? And is it a good thing?
Yeah, it's interesting because Tesla's been the first to market every time they brought out these vehicles, at least first to market in that class with that type of range and performance. And this is the first time that they're going to be kind of bringing up the rear with the Cybertruck. Now, it is a totally different type of truck. You know, it's not a conventional pickup truck, so they had that going for them. But it's interesting that you're going to have both Rivian and Ford F-150s on the road in customers' hands before Tesla makes their first Cybertruck. That hasn't happened before, and it's going to be interesting to watch how this unfolds. If you remember, I have a reservation for a Cybertruck. I still do, but I reserved the F-150 because I wasn't confident that Tesla was going to make it on time. I'm glad I did now, because it looks like I'll have my F-150 Lightning long before I'll be able to take delivery of a Cybertruck.
Don't forget to subscribe to Tom's channel, where he delivers all of his products on time. I put a link to it in the description of this video. Before we move on to the Rivian story, let's check out the grumpy comment of the week. This one was posted by Snorwick, and it says, "Please book a voice coach, and your videos will be much more pleasant to view." See, I thought the assortment of the shirts that I purchased on Amazon was what made the videos pleasant to view, but okay. Well, I did take your advice, and I've been practicing, but I'm not really sure if I'm ready to do the whole video like this, but here's what I got so far. Check it out.
Welcome to E for Electric, your #1 source of electric car news.
What do you think? Let me know in the comment section. Let's move on to Rivian. Its CEO, RJ Scaringe, just posted a video of the R1T truck taking a little swim in what appears to be about 3 feet of water. Now, if you think about it, that pool of water kind of represents the pool of F-150 Lightning and Cybertruck reservation holders, green with envy, wishing they were inside the truck. I just pissed off like 1.5 million of good people for no reason whatsoever besides my own entertainment. But as much as I enjoy videos from RJ, the last couple of times he posted a video on Twitter, the deliveries got delayed. So I really hope the next video we see from him is nothing else but the first Rivian customer signing the purchase contract. Rivian had another big news with its EPA ratings being released, and for the large pack, they are 314 miles for the truck and 316 miles for the SUV. The 400-plus mile version is coming in the future as well. All of that is in addition to Rivian filing for an $80 billion IPO. Things are going to get really exciting this month for Rivian and for all of us. Subaru has unveiled the pictures of its very first electric vehicle, the 2023 Subaru Solterra, which is a mix of two Latin words, sun and earth, which Subaru sure uses a lot of in their commercials while polluting the hell out of it. Even this ID4 commercial has pointed that out while taking a jab at the Subaru brand. Right now, the Subaru cars to nature is what my front lawn is to my neighbor. He will compliment on how nice it makes the neighborhood look, but then let his dog poop all over it when I'm not looking. Now, if you're thinking that you might have seen this vehicle before, well, it's only because you have. The Solterra looks almost exactly like Toyota's newly unveiled SUV BZ4X, except for the yoke-looking steering wheel. Now, Toyota does own 20% of Subaru and is its largest single shareholder. Wow, 20% investment and none of it went into the EV design team? Asking for a friend. The Solterra will feature an all-wheel drive mode, but much like the ID4, no frunk. You gotta give people the frunk. The frunk is the new cup holders. The Subaru Solterra will be on sale in about a year. General Motors has stopped building and selling the all-electric Chevy Bolts because they are no longer confident that LG Chem, the battery cell supplier, has figured out how to not light them on fire. It looks like they have figured out the two manufacturing defects that were causing the fires, but they have yet to figure out what part of the process creates those issues. To be fair, the production was originally stopped due to the chip shortage. All of the bolts are subject to the recall, and General Motors will swap the existing batteries for the new ones, which will cost them over $1 billion, but that process is on hold as well. If you remember, to temporarily deal with the problem and keep the Bolt owners from burning down their houses, Chevy has suggested that the current owners avoid charging their Bolts above 90%, not allow the range to drop below 70 miles, and never leave them indoors overnight. However, a recent study showed that 30% of surveyed Bolt owners do not follow those instructions, and thus putting themselves at risk of losing their cars and having to claim reimbursement for the value. Wow, 30% of Bolt owners are Model Y, Mustang Mach-E, and ID4 reservation holders? Did not know that. There was yet another Chevy Bolt fire down the street from me right here in Sacramento, which is being investigated. Audi has unveiled yet another concept. This one is called the Grand Sphere, not to be confused with the Sky Sphere, which I could only assume was a Viagra-inspired concept that can extend and contract in length by up to 10 inches that was unveiled a couple of weeks ago. The Grand Sphere can't do that, but it is a different type of a vehicle. Audi wants you to think of it more like a luxury living room on wheels that can also drive itself. It is full of technology which can teach you how to move things with your mind, as you can see right here. It has a hidden minibar with a water faucet in case if you want to start your day right once you drop off your kids. And of course, Elon's wet dream, the retractable steering wheel and pedals to give you even more space while the car drives itself. This car is going in production. Oh look, a bunny! Don't forget to join me for my live stream every Tuesday at 1 p.m. Pacific. Come and hang out with myself and other channel subscribers. Looking forward to all of your comments. Other than that, see you guys next time, and remember to stay charged.